Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Oluwajoba. Please consider subscribing and joining the family, and if you end up enjoying this video at any point, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video and share this video with new moms, expecting moms. Today we're going to be talking about sippy cups, guys. Cups. And one of the reasons why I said this video is I've just learned that anything that I have struggled or I struggle to do or I have struggled to do, I don't want my fellow moms to struggle. So that was why I decided to do this video. So if you are new to my channel, hi, I'm a new mom. Okay, am I still a new mom? Anyway, I still consider myself a new mom. I have a son who is a little over 1 year old. And let me just give you a quick backstory. I exclusively breastfed my baby for 6 months, and all through that 6 months, okay, no, not all through, like the first 4 months I would like directly breastfeed him or express into bottles so that my husband and my friends can also feed him whenever they are around and if they want to. So when he clocked 4 months, guys, 4 months, I remember that he then stopped taking the bottle. It was so strange because my son took the bottle from the hospital. Like, I gave birth to him today, and by the next day, I already introduced bottles to him because I took all my bottles to the hospital and I took my breast pump to the hospital as well. So I started pumping from the hospital. And all through, I think the fact that I did that kind of eased my son into it, so he got used to it and he liked it. So I would and it also gave me like time for myself, so I would express, put in the freezer. I had like a really big what's it called, stash of milk, and we just kept doing that and it was working. Fast forward to 4 months after he was born, my son stopped taking the bottle. I don't know why. I honestly cannot still explain what happened. He just stopped it. He didn't take it anymore. Anytime I give him or we give him the bottle at the time, he would cry. He would cry so much, and I didn't understand that. For a new mom, I didn't have help. There was nobody there to tell me this was how it was going to be or this was how to do it. Because it was 4 months, I was like, okay, by 6 months, which is 2 months from that time, I wouldn't need to like exclusively breastfeed him anymore, because when babies are 6 months, they advise that you don't exclusively breastfeed them at that point, because the amount of breast milk that they get from you is not enough for them, and then it doesn't contain enough nutrients for their development. So you're advised to introduce age appropriate formula or food, like little soft food like purees, fruits, some fruits, you know, stuff like that, so that you can balance out the nutrients and then they also still take breast milk. So when 6 months came, I was like, yay, you know, we'll start giving him water. And I need to also mention that, just to clear the air, exclusive breastfeeding means that you are giving your child just breast milk. Like nothing, no water, no formula, nothing, just breast milk for that period of the time that you want to exclusively breastfeed them. So that's what I did for my baby. It was just breast milk for the whole 6 months. There was no water, there was no formula, nothing. So when 6 months came, I wanted to introduce age appropriate formula, soft purees, water and all that to him. We then thought, oh, since he doesn't want the bottle, we can bring in cups. So we went ahead and bought a few cups. I'm going to be showing you some cups. I have 3 cups here, and guys, I think I still have one more at home, I'm not sure, but yeah, I have 3 cups. These were the 3 cups that I can say that I really tried. So I went on Amazon and I just went AWOL. I got like some cups, and then my friend also bought a cup for my son as well. So this is the first one. I bought this on Amazon. This is what it looks like. It has the bottle, it has the nozzle, yeah, and then the body is also marked. You have the sizes. So this is like the normal cup that a lot of us are used to. It just has the nozzle on it. It has the milk, the compartment where you put the liquid, and then the child sucks from here and is fed basically. So I bought this, and let me tell you, I'm going to tell you the pros and cons of each of these cups. So like this, I like the color, I like the way it is made. right? However, I noticed that you see this compartment where the milk is supposed to come out from. I don't know, for some weird reason, it was a bit difficult for my son to take liquid from it. And bear in mind that I told you that my son hated, all of a sudden didn't like bottles. So for someone who doesn't like something that you're trying to introduce them to, you are now stressing them with the jigget. So all the enthusiasm to even try to drink the milk would leave, like, because it was a bit difficult. So I stopped. That was why I stopped using this cup. That's the only con that I have with this cup. And I mean, for me, I feel like it's a huge con. Maybe if your child doesn't mind the bottle or is not resistant in using the bottle, then this might not be a con for you. But for me, my child didn't like the bottle and any other thing apart from the breast itself. So this was a con for me. So I haven't used this cup in what, God knows how long. I didn't use it for long and I just kept it aside. Yeah, my friend bought this one. It was a set. It came in a set, and I love this cup. And this is a cup that I will say we, like Nigerians, are used to. This is like the most common of the cups, of the sippy cups for children or toddlers. Not for children. So she bought this cup for him and I really liked it. It's very simple. It doesn't have, like, there's nothing more to it. Guys, we have used this cup. You can see that even the joints on it have started to wash off. That's how much we use this cup. My son uses this cup every day. Now this cup is really good. My son uses it now every day because he's a lot older. I mean, he's over 1 year old, so he's already learned how to control the intake of whatever he's taking, at least better than when he was 6 months old. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the con of this cup is that the nozzle where the milk or the liquid is supposed to come out from is very free flowing. Like, it does not have any form of resistance, no friction, nothing. Once you pour something in it and you do this, everything just like it just pours out. So for a 6-month-old child, I'm using my son as an example, it was too much. It's possible that your child will choke because of too much liquid at once, because he won't be able to, at that point your child might not be able to control how much liquid they take in, right? And if it's too much, they might choke or they might cough or something like that. So when I noticed that, I think it was the day or the second day when I noticed that, I stopped using this cup for my son. I didn't give him again. He only started using this cup again when he clocked 1. We stopped giving him formula and we started giving him cow milk. So when your child clocks 1, the health institute advises that you introduce cow milk to them. At that time, their body is able to properly process the nutrients in the cow milk, and they need the nutrient, the amount of calcium in the cow milk to grow, because now they are walking or they are crawling, they need more calcium in their bones. So when my son clocked 1 year, 1 year plus, I then introduced this cup to him. So it is this cup that I used to give him milk every morning. So my son takes a cup of milk every morning. When he wakes up at about 7, maybe by 8, I give him a cup of milk, a full cup of milk, and he finishes it. So once he finishes that cup of milk, maybe an hour or 2 hours later, I then give him his breakfast. So that's how we've been running it. So he's been using this cup every day now for over 3 months. And it's been working well. Why? Because like I said, now he's able to better control his intake. He doesn't choke on liquid anymore. So once I give him, even though it's free flowing, when he's swallowing and it's too much for him, he removes it from his mouth, takes a breath, then continues. So I would say if your child is younger than 1, I wouldn't advise that you use this cup for them. If you want to use for them, maybe you will then have to like regulate it yourself, and I feel like it's so much stress. It's not a stress I'm about to go through. So besides that, this cup is beautiful. I love it. It contains just the right amount of milk that he needs. And yeah, I'm still using it, he's still using it, he loves it, and it works. So yeah, so this is a yes, but I would say not when they are less than 1 year old. All right, so the last cup that I have here is this one. Now this is from the brand Munchkin. That's the name of the brand. The first cup that I showed you and this cup that I'm about to talk about are from the same brand. Guys, I swear by this cup. You see this cup? This cup is actually new. When I bought it, it was 2 in one pack. So my son has a purple one, and then this is the teal one or the turquoise one. The purple one is at home because currently I use this cup, the purple one, for water. So my son knows that anytime he sees that cup, it's just water that is inside. Guys, this cup is fail proof. Like, my son has thrown this cup on the floor, thrown it up, thrown it everywhere, chewed it, hit it. This cup is still, I've been using this cup since he clocked 6. He's over 1 year, so 1 year old, and it means that that cup we've been using it now for in another 3 months for a year. Guys, that cup is still standing. There's nothing wrong with that cup. It's still clean, and I love the way it is made. Guys, it is because of this cup that I made this video, honestly. So it has like the cup compartment, so even when your child like grows old enough to handle a proper cup, give them this as their cup, right? And you keep the cover. So this cup is, I love the way it is made, guys. It has these holes in it, and guys, there's no nozzle. This is why I love this cup. This is what it looks like. There's no nozzle with this cup. You remove this out, you see. So these perforated areas is where the water would come out through, and then this would sit on it. Now all your child needs to do is drink from here, from this part. This cup is leak proof. Oh my god. Guys, I feel like I'm not saying it enough. This cup is leak proof, fail proof, banter proof, everything proof, at least as far as my child has done, and my son knows how to work this cup. So if you are looking for a cup, I recommend this cup. Works for as young as 6 months. I started using this cup for my son when he was 6 months. With this cup, my son started taking water every time. Now all these 3 cups, this is the cup to get. This one, and it wasn't expensive. I'm going to leave the links to all the cups, the ones that I can't find. I'll put them in the description box below, so you can get them on Amazon. But yeah, so this cup from Munchkin is one of my absolute best, and I absolutely recommend it to anyone who is in search for a cup and they want to, you know, just introduce to their baby or to their toddler. The only thing I will say about this cup is that maybe after a while the cup will be too small in size. But aside that, guys, this cup is amazing. Amazing. So if you are looking for a sippy cup to start your baby with or your child with, start with this one. If this then doesn't work for you, then you can go and try out any other one. But I will say try this one first. It is affordable, fail proof, leak proof, break proof. At least for now, my son has thrown it everywhere, it still hasn't broken. It works and it is perfect. I cannot recommend this enough. All right, so those are all the cups that I have to show you guys in this video. To mention some things regarding things that I did for my child to encourage him to start taking cups, using cups and taking water. And guys, it wasn't a funny period for us, I won't even lie. But one of the things that we did was that every time we put water in this cup, only water. That's another thing. You don't want to confuse your child. We'll put water, only water in this cup, and then we'll just place it in his area of visibility, places where we know that he would see the cup. And because children are quite inquisitive, he would go there and say, what's this? You know, like he would ask, like, what is this? Sometimes we'll carry it, put it in his mouth, realize water, throw it away. And myself and my husband will go back, we'll put it back, put it where we know that his line of sight, where we know that he will see it. And with time, he started going there to drink it by himself. Right, so that's one thing I would encourage you guys. Always put the water or the bottle in their line of sight so that they keep seeing it, and you keep encouraging them in your own little way. Please be patient with them. It is not a race, it's more like a marathon. You have to be patient with them, right? So if your child doesn't like liquid generally and is finding difficult to adapt and stuff, take a cup. Like for example, for us, in this cup would put just water. In this cup, at the time before we knew that the flow was not controlled, we'll put milk in this. So he knows that, just like now, he knows that when he sees this cup, it is water, and when he sees this cup, it is milk. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that was how we're able to help him adjust and adapt to taking milk, taking water. Now there's no problem. I think it was even at that 6 months, or let me say like 7th month, we didn't have any issue anymore. He was taking water very well, and that was how we just kept doing it, and thankfully he was able to, you know, drink and do all that stuff. So yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Let me know in the comment section if you had this challenge that I had as well, and let me know if this was not the way you solved it. Let me know how you solved it. I'm sure that other mothers will also be in the comments, and we'll love to learn from one another. So please drop your comments in the comment section below, and if there's any cup that you've tried out of these cups, let me know how it worked out for you in the comment section. If you also plan on buying any of this cup because of my recommendation, let me know in the comment section as well. I would really love to know. Please don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to share this video with a new mom, expecting mom, mothers, everyone, anyone that you know that will find it helpful. And don't forget to subscribe to me if you are not subscribed already. Please hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Jesus loves you. Bye.